Pretty consistent. If there's another special teams player, either on offense or in another position that's really contributing, then you could go with lesser DBs in a game.
What kind of growth have you seen out of Miller?
Uh, just he's the same guy. He missed OTAs. That hurt him. So I haven't seen the progress I was hoping, but he's still in a battle.
Coach, I saw AZ was out there today. I don't remember seeing him yesterday. How's he looking? And
Yeah, he was out yesterday too. He looks good. He's fine.
he can go Saturday.
Yeah.
A year ago, right before Super Bowl, you brought in Earl Watson for some experience, obviously,
Hmm.
biggest game of the year. But Nick, I met Nick Weber. I mean, he like
Yeah, he's like the young Earl, and having played five positions in camp always helps, and that's what Earl's forte was forever. He started a lot of games, and we won a lot of games with him playing right tackle, left guard, even center. So, yeah, that when you're that seventh, eighth, ninth lineman, the more you can do, the better.
right. And I mean, but for Nick, to have to miss the Super Bowl, I mean, he took it as motivation. He came back in
Hmm.
great shape, ready to play all the positions. So it's motivated him. But he had to be, somebody had to be at home watching, right? So that had to be the tough part out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it always is when your practice squad guys, you're gearing them up all year, and then if you don't think they're quite ready for that one, you do what's best for the collective.
Which players have you seen make the biggest improvements since last Saturday's game?
I think Grant Stewart's had a good week of practice. It's hard because we're practicing the starter so much this week, and I know what the top 35 guys can do. So that fourth quarter will be very important in this game for some other guys to show that they have improved. A lot of guys were running Houston stuff this week because it's a normal game week, so it's hard to say who got much better this week because it wasn't really a training camp week.
It seems like there's so much more depth in your defensive backfield this year. Chris Cooper, Javon Hagan. Can you talk about the battle in that safety spot?
There's a bunch of them, and you throw that fifth corner and the fourth and fifth safeties. It's all about special teams and who shines the best, who covers kicks, who can block on returns. There's a lot to it. You got just one coverage unit, but I can't block anybody in open field. It's not going to help us either. So those are the battles that are going down to the wire.
Does it hurt a guy if he doesn't play? I mean, 'cause ideally you want a guy to be out there for every special teams. But what if it's a guy that maybe he's just really good as a gunner, but you're not necessarily seeing him out there on field goal kicking? I mean, does that? How do you kind of
Well,
factor that?
there's open field guys. I mean, your offensive linemen, defensive linemen have field goal block. So the rest of the core special teams, kickoff coverage, kickoff return, punt coverage, punt return, you got to be able to play in space.
The special teams and the receiving game. Just what have you seen from Jalen Darden from first day here through the first?
Oh, he's gotten better every single day. He learns a couple things today on reading coverages, and a lot of this is new to him. But his natural ability shows up every single day.
Coach, you mentioned hitting the road for the first time. It's preseason, but still, is there something about getting on the road? These guys learning the camaraderie, or
Well, yeah, I mean, the road trips are all different, and taking 80 guys versus 53 is a huge difference. And yeah, I'd rather play two away games and one home game, which we'll do next year, just to get that out of the way because of crowd noise and all the things you have to deal with on the road. We haven't had to deal with yet.
Coach, how close is that battle between Britt, Stewart, and Jones for that fourth spot for linebacker?
Really close. Now KJ's kind of separated himself a little bit as a linebacker, but yeah, all those guys are fighting for the same three dogs, one bone.
In the return game, obviously Darden's kind of gotten the longest look in the preseason games. Is it kind of his job to lose?
No, it's his guy to win. I know what Mick can do. I've seen Mick for a while now, so and I wanted to see a little bit more out of Scotty have a chance, but it's probably his to lose rather than his to win.
When you say that you've seen
To win, excuse me, backwards.
when you say you've seen enough out of Jay Nick, I mean, does he are there more things though that he has to show you, or is that kind of mean that he's already in this team's future plans?
No, it just means I know what he can do.
Your starters only played 6 snaps, right? A couple Saturday, but
I don't know. I hope, you know, I hope to see what I want to see in this first half, or else we'll still be playing in the third quarter.
You gotta get a little rhythm then.
Oh, we got to play, and I got to see.
How would you compare his jump compared to some other guys?
He's in that handful of 7 guys that he's done some. He's had flashes, and he's had just looking for consistency on all those guys.
Last year when Vea went down, obviously you brought in the kind and he gave you some really reliable depth there on the line. With everybody back now on that line, where does Steve fit in?
Stevie, oh, he's still reliable. I mean, he's still a guy. I mean, he's had some personal business he had to take care of, but he's the oldest guy in the league. He doesn't need to practice that much.
There's some more cases around the league as well. I know Dallas has a few. You just have Ryan so far. You've been on top of these guys as an organization as much as anybody. Is it just a reminder? Is there a little bit of
No, I mean, for us, life is not normal. I mean, we're pretty much under the same protocols. We're going to be under the same protocols as last year, just because that's the way it is, especially living here. And I mean, that Tennessee come in and going out to dinner, they found out the hard way, you know, and so did Ryan. So we can only tell them so much. But once we get to 53, even this weekend, our guys are going to make a bunch of sacrifices that you have to make now. Families at the hotel, all those things, they're all out the window.
Yeah, I was going to say, within league rules, they're technically, I believe, allowed to go out to dinner if they're.
There's league rules and there's my rules.
So I was just going to ask your rules.
They ain't going anywhere. We're going the same as last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, so for the vaccinated players, are you kind of?
I don't give a crap if they're vaccinated or not. They ain't going anywhere.
Okay. Thank you.
Bruce, just to kind of go back to the Vikings, if you're not completely sold on what Jalen Darden has done going into the season, is there potential that you would keep 7 wide receivers in the roster?
It's potential. Yes, it is, for sure. Thanks, guys. Yep.
Yo,
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Game. Take us back to that point. I mean, your team is trying to keep Breeze off the field in their place, and you kept the drive alive. That was really a critical throw and catch. What did you say to Tom after the game about trust?
I just told him appreciate him for trusting me, you know, and that big of a moment in the game, trusting a rookie out there on 3rd and 11, you know, is very huge. And like I said, just going out there making plays whenever they come my way. So I got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to continue to work as well.
Tyler, you played a couple snaps on special teams recently. How do you feel like you're doing there, and how comfortable do you feel on that?
I'm very comfortable. Wherever they need me, I'm looking forward to going out there and play.
Ben, what's been for you growth in your game? In other words, last year was such a whirlwind, no preseason, all of that, right? You had to do it on the fly in regular season. So where do you improve? What areas do you like?
My releases on the snap of the ball, just playing fast. And that ties into pretty much everything else, you know. Like I said, I got a lot to work on, and I'm with a great group of guys that's helping me. So, yeah, it's just going to continue to grow.
Was this a critical thing, like being out here, being conditioned, or is it also something that you had to devote, more attention to your diet, maybe than you had previously? I know a lot of guys, when they come into the league, that's something they have to learn.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Like I said, it was something that I learned from, and I feel like everything is a learning experience. So it's definitely something that I took away from the experience that I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I know on a lot of football teams, you'd be a 1 or 2 receiver in this league and in one day. I guess there's plus and minuses to that, but how hard is it to stay patient, and yet you look at it as, hey, look who I'm learning from when my time comes?
Yeah, it's super hard, but got a great group of guys that's all headed towards the same goal, you know, and I think that's very important for me, just to be around them, you know, knowing that we're all hungry, we all know what we're capable of, but we just stay in the moment and just make plays whenever they come our way.
When you guys heard the news about your teammate Brian Seca, who had come down with COVID, and Coach Arians was saying, there's league rules and then there's my rules. Like when you hear something like that, hey, he was vaccinated, he thought he was safe going out to dinner, and that was
Yeah, just go out there and be careful with what you do. You know, that's the biggest takeaway that we all have from it.
Coaches, coaches, praise you for your blocking. How much pride do you take in that?
It's definitely something that I've been working on over the past year. Got a lot to work, got a lot to better at it.
And how much does having Godwin, and his prowess as a blocker kind of help you pick up those traits that you're looking for?
It's very important, you know, and it's very helpful. Chris is a great guy when it comes to blocking. So me being able to watch what he,
that you try to apply to what you're doing technically.
just beating them to the right spot, you know, and I think the rest take care of itself whenever you're in the right spot in the right position. So that's definitely something that I've been taking from Chris' game. Appreciate y'all.
Did they sing to you? Did you get a happy birthday song?
They gave me just a little something.
Oh, happy birthday again. He left before he could say.
And like I said, understanding little things such as down and distance, personnel, and trying to beat the offense before they run their play.
What's this week been like for you? Is you know that a roster cut is looming, and that's always really challenging for guys that are fighting for those last few spots. What's it been like for you?
Normal, just staying focused. Controlling the things that I can control, and just making sure that I'm putting what I need to put on film, and on tape, and listening to my coaches and trusting them, and doing the technique that they're coaching. So I leave all of those things out of my reach. And like I said, I trust God first and foremost, and I let Him handle everything. And just going day in and day out, taking it one day at a time, just trying to work at the things that I need to work on.
Is being able to play strong and free, like kind of for you, like that would be a key to making this roster, you think?
Oh yeah, versatility is definitely important. Especially when it comes to this league, man. The more versatile you are, the more positions that you can play, the better shots you give yourself. So definitely focusing on learning both positions at the best of my ability, so it can give me the best chance. A tremendous amount in the first half. That's an important thing for me to sit back and watch, and see what those guys are doing, because they've been doing it, for some time now, and they have some experience. So that's a good opportunity for me to take some mental reps and put myself in the game from the sideline. So when I do get my opportunity to get out there, I'll be in the right position, and going back to practice, being in the positions that would be in practice when it comes down to going against the offense.
John, I remember last year you talked about how you redshirted your first year at Ohio and were kind of better for it. How much more confident are you after last year and just all the learning you were able to have there?
Extremely confident, man. You have to be confident, especially being an undrafted guy. Confidence has to be key. So every day I just go in with extreme confidence, trusting in my ability and knowing that I'm here for a reason.
Javon, you got a call from the running back coach back in Ohio after that fumble in the game. What have you been doing to work on that, and what kind of tips and advice did he give you?
Just tucking the ball, not being too anxious, even when it's wet or extreme conditions, man. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have to tuck the ball and take good care of it. So that's really what he offered to me as far as advice.
What have you been doing to kind of work on that at current practice?
Yeah. Every ball drill, making sure that I tuck the ball. Pre-game, last game, I was running from sideline to sideline with the ball tucked, just making sure, just taking care of the little things.
Anything else? Well, thank you.
Thank you.